Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my coders. How are we doing today? Pretty awesome, I hope so. Right, so in the last video, so first of all, I want to tell you this video is a continuation of my build a technical documentation page part one. So if you're coding along and you've just landed on this page, I highly recommend you to start from part one because in that video I've started from scratch. This one is just a continuation of that video. Alright, so in the last video we left at user story 11. Alright, in which we inserted the links by inserting some anchor tags. If you can't remember, this is where we were. Right now we need to go to user story 12. So in this one it says that each element with a class of navlink should contain that text corresponding to the header text within each section. So they've also given us an example, which is if you have a hello world section or header, your nav bar should have an element which contains the text hello world. Right, so what does this mean? I didn't really understand it. Let's read it again. Each element with a class navlink. So each element with a class navlink. So this is the element and that's the class. Alright, so it's talking about these elements here, anchor tags. Alright, should contain the text that corresponds to the header text within each section. Okay, so the element link should, the anchor tag should contain the text, which this one, which is ID of each section. So introduction, prerequisite. So these are the section is talking about, right? So essentially, I think what it wants us to do is okay. So essentially, yeah. So it's asking us um to link. So whenever we press this link and we want the browser to take us to the respective corresponding section. So if we press prerequisite link, then it should take us to the prerequisite section. But I think I've done a mistake here in the last video. So it says they should contain the text that corresponds to the header text, and I have turned it into a heading 2, H2 element. So I'm just going to correct all these first. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pause the video and come back to with the corrected version. I highly recommend you do that as well. Okay. Alright guys, so here we go. I've corrected all of these. So the text is in the header now instead of the H2 element. Okay, and let's give them a link. So do href, and then we're going to choose the IDs of them. So ID of the first section, which is that ID of the second one, href ID, and then that programming C sharp. And we have hello. Oopsie. This should be an underscore instead of the space. So if you have you have been following from the last video, please correct this one. So it should be hello underscore world, not hello space world for the ID. I repeat, for the ID. Alright, and go back, paste this one there, and last but not the least, variable, okay, put that one there, href, suppose put the ID. Why am I thinking I'm not in this world? Seriously. Alright, href. Okay, so that one's done. Save the pattern and move on to the next one. So when I click on environment location, navigate to the corresponding main document, click on the map that contains the page. Okay, we've already done this. So what did I do here? Okay, guys, so I made another mistake here. I do apologize. I'm doing this the first time anyway. So in the user story 12, it said that the links with the class nav-link should contain the text, as in the label kind of thing, which is these ones. That so prerequisites, introduction, programming in C. These texts correspond to the sections in the header element. I mean, in the section element, which is in of the header element. So these text, okay. So my apologies. And then user story 13, we've already done this. So basically, was saying in there that uh, whenever we click these individual introduction, prerequisite, programming in C sharp, hello world, variables, if we click on introduction, it would take us to the section of introduction, which is here. So if you click on prerequisites, it will take us to the section of prerequisites here. That's essentially what it's saying that. And I thought that this is the user story 12, but it's the user story 13, which is where we are now. So that was already done. I know I've misinterpreted the stories. Sorry about that. Alright, so next one that on a regular basis. Okay, so on 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 regular size device, laptops and desktops, the element within ID NavBy should be shown on the left side of the screen and should always be visible to the user. Alright, so in that one, we can go back to there and add some of our CSS. Okay, so one thing I've got to mention that this main should not include the navbar. So the main document, which is this, should be separate from the navbar, if you know what that means. So I'm just gonna take. I'll show you how to do it. So we can take out this navbar. Sorry, main dot, the main element, and put that where our section is starting over here. Alright, and then throw that one there. Perfect. So that one's done there. And then navbar's on its own, which is exactly what we need. Alright, so that one's done. See this one, alright. So now it's time to add some of the CSS for our navbar first. Navbar, so it says that the position should be fixed, which is here. On regular sized devices, laptops and desktops, the element navbar should be on the left side of the screen, okay, here, and should always be visible to the user, which is fixed, position fixed. So position fixed. Okay, it will mess up a bit, but we're gonna be fixing it straight away. So we do. By the way, this H2 element also has to go. So this one there. All right, and then minimum width of the navbar, we want that to be 290 pixels, and top should be 0. Yep, see, left should be 0 as well. Okay, and the width I needed, so I've defined the minimum, but the normal width which I need would be, let's see, 4 pixels, and height is 100%. Border right, solid. Border right, we run as solid. Okay, so that one's done there, and then we need to format this part. So in order to do that, we are going to have to sort the list out. So now so I don't want it to be what am I doing? 88% padding. I don't want any padding whatsoever. Okay, and then we need to sort out these links as well. So change the color and don't make it underlined. So nav bar display that as block. Padding, put the padding on them as 10 pixels for the top and 30 for the left and right. Oops, what did I do there? Yep, perfect. It's looking much better, isn't it? And the color, I want to change the color as well to, I'll take my pre-chosen color already. Alright, there we go, the color's changed as well. Okay, just to let you know, if you guys are not following anymore, I'm changing this part here. Alright, so the links only. I'll come to the other ones afterwards, as in the main document one, but at the moment I'm doing this navbar. Some text decoration. I don't need any decoration. Okay, see the underlines are gone. And I want the cursor to point as a pointer. Cursor as a pointer. See? Hands come up. Alright. And I want the font to be Arial. Nice. That's looking pretty good. So now we need to remove these bullet points here. So we're gonna do the same as anchor tags. Instead of a, we do the link, and then list style. We don't want any style. We'll get rid of this one. It should. Why is it not getting rid of this one? What did I do wrong? Alright, must have done something wrong. It's not really taking it in. Alright, so let me check if all these tags are matching. Ah, this is an open unordered list, and this should be so this because there's already one open tag. I need to close this one. Maybe that's is causing the problem. Nope, that's not causing the problem. Alright, fair enough. What's causing the problem then? Nav header. Yep, unordered list. Yeah. Alright, so basically, I think I was getting confused by these background texts, which I still have to remove from this. So .NET documentation will stay there, but these text edit programming C# prerequisites, introduction, that will all come here. So see this bullet points are attached to these text, not our actual navbar. Alright, so we can leave that as it is for now. Now we need to start our header. So let's start with the header. Font family, Arial, need font size, 1 1.2 em. This is a bit too big. No, sorry, a bit too small. How about 4 em? Right, that looks better. And I want to bring it a bit to the right, so and a bit to the right, a bit to the bottom, a bit to the So I would give it a margin of 10 pixels. Let's say, yeah, that is good. And then I want to centerline the text just for the header. Alright, whoa, see how it changed everything. Haha. Right, cool. So we need to now work on the link, which is here. So get rid of that one. I need these navbar links to get spaced out a bit. So increase line height to 2.0 em. How would that go? Yeah, that's not too bad. And then I want to give it a border, bottom border, 1 pixels. Sorry, then that can be black. Sorry, oops. Okay, here we go. That's come there. And I want it to have maximum width, so 100% width. Alright. Now I want to give my header a bottom border to separate the gap between introduction and .NET documentation. So I just give it a bottom border only. For that, we need to be a bit specific, so we need to use navbar headers. So just this header and this header is in navbar, so we would use navbar header. Okay, border bottom is 1 pixel and it should be started off by color black. Alright. And we can make the header navbar header full width. Give it full width. Oh, not really. Alright. So I think our user story 2 has been done, which is the navbar should always be visible to the user. So say if you scroll down or up, it's always there, the navbar here. Alright, cool. So fix this, my technical documentation page should use at least one media query. Alright, so we need to use one media query, at least one. Alright, let's go back. So we can, let's see. Okay, so we can just apply, just make the header italic when the screen size is the maximum of 500 pixels. Alright, so media width is equal to 500 pixels. What do we want to do? Make the header italic. Shape the pen. Alright, now that we've got the nav bar in place, the navigation in place, we need to take care of the main dock, which is here. So we need to get rid of these bullet points. Okay, and now we need to style the main box, main document. Yeah. So what we need to do now is the ID. What's the ID? Take the ID of main or the main doc ID. Main doc. Okay, so give you a position absolute. Okay, we need the margin. We need the topic names to appear over here. So give you a margin 300 pixels. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Looks good. And I want to give it a padding of 25 pixels. Alright, looks good. And then I want to make the main section headers line left, because at the moment they're in the middle. I want to make them align left. So main section header, so text line left, and font size 1.6. What did I miss now? Main section class. This is class, not an ID. No wonder why. Yep, cool. So that one's done. Now we need to insert some, so if you want to insert some content here, you can. If you don't want to, I'm presuming you're still going to pass the test because we have already completed all the text, all the tests here. So actually, let's run that out of curiosity and check how many have we built. One, so the main section and we should have 5 link items total. Uh, uh, because the content has to go there, so we need to have link items. Alright, so I just put link tag here, tag 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one 5. This is just to pass the test. That's all. Am I doing? Am I drunk? What? Okay, so I'm 100% sure that we should pass the test now. All the tests. Okay, cool. So if you want to insert all this content in your project, you're more than welcome to do it here. If not, just get this URL and paste it here. You're gonna still pass the challenge and you can move on to the next one. But I'm gonna do the content as well. Alright, and if you wanna code along still, you're more than welcome to, and yeah, if you don't want to, you can just end the video. Alright, so let's insert some content here. This is where am I looking at? Okay, first we can insert the header P. By the way, if you're still coding along with me until this point, then the text that I'm about to paste in is just a random text. There's nothing to do with C# or prerequisites or introduction or programming in C#. It's just a random generated text. Alright, so go. Alright, so we need to style the paragraphs as well now. So in that one we can style the paragraphs. Right, so padding, I need the padding of left to be 35 pixels. How would that be? Yep, that's alright. Or a bit more. Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough. So now I want to change the font to Arial. Yep, looks good to me. And I want font size to be a bit smaller. So we're doing it 15 pixels. Yep, that's fine. And one spaces in between the lines. So that would be line height. Yeah, that looks good. So wanna insert some linking. Link, okay, and I wanna start with the link as well. So we do that. So actually, let's be a bit more organized. Let's be a bit more organized. And put the paragraph link of a section in an article. Alright. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, and now let's start with the link of it. Articles link, which is, so we give the margin, the top margin, let's make it 15 pixels. The right margin, I want to make it 0 pixels. Yep. And bottom 0 as well. And left, I want to make it 50, a bit more towards the left. So now 40, 40. Let's see. Nice, but too less. 45, not more. No, it's not gonna happen. More. Yeah, that looks about right. And I want it to be font of Arial. Yep. To match the font and font size to 15 as well. So it's all consistent. And then text line, I want it to be justified. Okay. Cool. Now that the styling for now is out of the way, let's style the article itself. Article. So I want the color of the article to be, I've already pre-chosen my color, I'll just copy and paste it here. And font size can be 960. Cool. In that way I don't really need this font size, do I? Yep, I don't. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this, so just copy and paste it with copy and paste the text still, so prerequisites, yep, I need that one. Share the following, yep, no, so then don't need the paragraph, more paragraph, just links, yep, so one link. Okay, cool. So now that's done as well. Why has it not changed the text of this? Alright, so because I need to put this in article as well. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Right, now moving on the next one. Just to be on the safe side, I will insert the articles before so that I don't get confused afterwards. Okay, so just copy and paste the text over there. Alright, that's done, and then another one. Comes over there. This element. Yep, that one, and another paragraph. Forget these codes for now. And the article again. And then just to be on the safe side, I don't want to forget that, and then waste time in debugging a stupid error. Alright, that one's there. Perfect. Actually, I'll insert the articles for all of them first and then continue. Yep, cool. So that was article done. Perfect. So now we need to do the hello world section. Alright, this one's done, and then the code comes there. Don't need this one or that one either. Code can come here. Okay, here we go. There's our code, and we need to start the code still. So that would be code display as block. Line left. space out of it, so between the lines. So I can give this to, yeah, that looks good. I want the background color to be a bit darker. Background color to be a bit darker, so F7, F7, F7. There we go. That's one darker. And I want the padding, of course, to be spaced out. Left 70 pixels, and then border radius I need it to be the round border, so I'll go with 5 pixels. No, that's a bit too much. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. The code is done. Okay, hello world is done, and now variable. So let's just paste the content there. Content, and then code. And then code again. I need to put some code. So that would be there. Oh, my bad. Okay, there we go. Right, and now the last section can do. Okay, cool, perfect. So that was on. Here you go, guys. So this is how the end product looks like. Well, mining product looks like. And if you click introduction, it comes to introduction. If you click prerequisites, it comes to prerequisites. Programming C#. Hello world. And yep, that's variables. Yep. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will just upload my task. Oops, say it's becoming errors. Why? What did I do wrong? Oh, okay, at least 10 P's in total. Alright, we can fix that up, no problem at all. So that's how many P's have we got? 1. Split these into 2. This one and this one. So 1, 2, 3. this one too if you like. Let's see if we've got enough piece now. Code. Okay, should contain at least 5 code elements in total. Okay, piece up and done. Code elements 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I would break this into 2 codes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do another one here, just to complete the chest requirement. Double. Actually, let's do decimal. Okay. Let's see the first passing 15 around. Where we gone wrong now? At least 5 link items. Okay, so we need 5 link items as well. So we've got 1, 2. Okay, just copy and paste these ones somewhere around here. 3, 4. Okay, so the test is passed. All the tests are passing. Now this is how the end. This is how my end product looks. Alright. Hope you guys have followed it all the way along, and I'm just gonna submit my solution and yay, done. Alright, see you guys next time. Have a great day.